Good morning, gentlemen. Nice time to talk to you, and I'm going to talk to you about the latest picture which is emerging about the Pakistan army, and it brings out that Pakistan is like a terrorist state. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen now, because Pakistan has been facing terrorism and instability since 1947. That's nothing new, but things are very bad now, particularly after General Munir has taken over as the chief of the Pakistan army as well as the dictator. The first thing I must tell you is that General Munir has not fought any single war, or neither has he shown any victory at any stage, but he's made himself a field marshal. I was thinking that the army which went and hanged Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, the same army is now brandishing a field marshal. It's so very silly. Now, it reminds me of the time, when the Pope was to crown Napoleon as emperor, and when the Pope was delayed, Napoleon put the crown on his head himself. So it's like that. General Munir has become a self styled field marshal. He's not going to retire from the army. And more important is that Shahbaz Sharif, the Prime Minister, is doing Ji Hazuri to him, saying, yes, sir, 3 bags full. And he shouldn't forget, General Munir, that some of his predecessors had a tough time. General Zia ul Haq, who was a similar type of man, was blown to smithereens. But now, what is General Munir doing? The first thing he has done is to have put the man whom he felt was the enemy, that is Imran Khan, in jail. And his health is deteriorating. I don't know what's going to happen to him. Really, I don't know. And then he's done something more. There was his rival, General Faiz, and he's also in jail now on charges of corruption. It's very sad, and I don't think he's going to come out alive. So there are only two men who will come out unscathed from this, and that is, one of them will be General Munir, and the other may be Shahbaz Sharif, because he's saying yes, sir, 3 bags full. The Pakistan army has lost every battle it has fought since 1947, and now it has faced an acid test in Baluchistan, where they don't know what the hell is going to be done. They lost about 1,100 soldiers, and there's a grapevine going. I think I was talking to somebody in Pakistan, a friend of mine, and he told me that many officers and men of the Pakistan army are not really keen to go on a posting to Baluchistan. It's like going to your grave, and you don't want to do it. The only definition I can give of Pakistan is that it is the land of Hades. Hades, as you know, in Greek mythology, was the land of death, and this is what it is, the land of the dead. And they keep on killing each other. It's like dog eats dog. Now Munir has going to take action against General Faiz, who was the chief of the ISI, and he at one time created history when he went and had a cup of tea with the Taliban in Kabul. But that's about the last thing which he did, because after that he's been in jail on charges of corruption. And I think the charges are correct. I'll give that much credit to Munir. But then there is some news coming in now that the previous chief, General Kumar Bajwa, is also in jail. He's under house arrest. And nobody knows whether he's dead or he's alive. At least I do not know, but I do know he's in great trouble. Now, Bajwa was one of those men, who really wanted some sort of a peace with India, but he's a very corrupt man. And when Bajwa became the army chief, he was not having that many assets, but when he left the army, retired, he became Malamal. Malamal means he became a very, very rich man. He went abroad. I think his family is abroad, but I wonder why he came back to Pakistan. Perhaps he had a lot of property there, and somebody had to come and look after the property. Otherwise, it would have been confiscated by the Pakistan government. And just like the antics of Shahbaz Sharif, as in his brother Nawaz Sharif. Nawaz Sharif luckily sitting abroad. Nothing much going to happen to him now. But Bajwa, I think, is now in serious problems. One thing I will give a credit to Field Marshal Munir, self-styled Field Marshal, that he is not as corrupt as the other Pakistani generals were, like Bajwa. Now, Bajwa, nobody knows whether he's alive or dead. And Munir is facing Hobson's choice all over. There is the Pakistan Taliban fighting him. The Mujahideen in the northwest frontier, the Pathans are fighting him. The Baluch Liberation Army recently carried out an attack against 9 cities, a coordinated attack, and about 1,100 Pakistani soldiers died, with the result, as I just told you, nobody wants to go there. Munir must bear in mind that the army which hanged Bhutto and at the same time sent twice Nawaz Sharif into jail and then threw him out of Pakistan. You must remember what happened to Zia. He was blown to smithereens, and then there was that General Musharraf, another dictator of the highest caliber. This man had to go into exile, and there was a tribunal set up against him, and the tribunal, 3-man tribunal, by 2-to-1 verdict sentenced him to death. And one of the men, as the tribunal judges had said, that he should be hanged in Islamabad in the Freedom Square, and made an example what a traitor is treated, how a traitor is treated in Pakistan. Well, gentlemen, I'm coming to the end of my studio. The Pakistan Army doesn't know what the hell is being done. They really don't know. They are the losser ends. They can't fight. They're so much used to the thrills of office, making money, sitting in corporate offices. And they are looking after the soldiers, of course, because you can't fight without the soldiers. You can't control the country without the soldiers, and that's what they are doing. But their days are numbered, is my view, like Julius Caesar, Et tu brute. A lot of these generals are going to be stabbing each other. It's going to be the same thing there, and we'll have to wait and watch what happens. I'm sorry for Imran Khan and General Bajwa. I don't know whether he's alive. I just said so. We don't know what's happening in Pakistan. Pakistan is like the land of Hades, death all around, and frankly, they are incapable of fighting a war. I think they should beware of fighting a war, because Pakistan doesn't have strategic depth. The Taliban from Afghanistan could mount an attack, and if the Indians move into Pakistan from this side, Pakistan, as you know, is a sandwiched country, elongated country, and the border is just about 20 minutes flying time from one end to the other. I don't think, just strategically, Pakistan can last even 10 days of fighting. I think the Pakistani generals know it. They're just whipping up frenzy against India and now against Afghanistan. All talk of Muslim solidarity and all that nonsense is gone for a month. Pakistan doesn't know what the hell is happening. It's a poor country, one of the poorest in the world, and looking to doles from Saudi Arabia. Their relations with the UAE is not the best. And of course, Donald Trump knows how to extract his pound of flesh, and he's getting it done. But General Munir is a crucial figure in this entire thing, and not be long before we hear something about this man. I think the only way he can remain in power is by whipping up a frenzy against India and motivate the masses to forget hunger and food and concentrate on this or nonsense political. Well, gentlemen, that's part of the game. I will close now, say goodbye, and look after yourself.